Sorry, I think there was some issue with the connectivity. From where I missed you guys? कहाँ तक आप लोग मुझे सुन सके थे?
नॉलेज ग्राफ की डेफिनेशन बता रहे थे.
ओके, नॉलेज ग्राफ की डेफिनेशन बता रहा था, वहां तक आपने सुन लिया था. ओके, प्रॉपर्टी ग्राफ वाली बात समझ आ गई थी? प्रॉपर्टी ग्राफ की भी बात की थी मैंने.
नो सर, वो आवाज नहीं आई थी.
अच्छा, वो आवाज नहीं आई. चलिए मैं प्रॉपर्टी ग्राफ वाली बात दोबारा कर लेता हूँ, फिर मैं इस पे आता हूँ. अच्छा, अभी तक जो हमने बात करी है, द कॉन्सेप्ट, the whole story we have talked till now is somewhat more related to the definition of property graph. There are different type of graphs. Okay, if you specifically search types of graph, there you will find bunch of types: independent graphs, bipartite graphs, different graphs. Okay, the property graph, or the definition of property graph is simple, that property graph represents edges and nodes. Obviously, because we are talking about graphs, so there will be two things or two fundamental building blocks. One is the node and one is the edge, which represent relationships, usually in knowledge, in the uh, concept of knowledge graph. And node represent real world entities, or entities or on which or entities which we want to connect or we want to link up. So knowledge graph has one more thing in it besides property graph, and that is triple. And this triple, I will call it more specific, semantic triple. What does semantic means? Semantics, as a simple definition, is meaning. Okay, if you go search on dictionary what is the meaning of semantic, or on even on Google, it will tell you semantic means the what is the meaning of that thing, specific thing, what you are talking about. So there are a whole area of computer science, specifically you can say a sub branch of or sub area of AI, which talks about semantics and its relationships and its modeling in different things. Okay, so here the semantic triple or triple contain three things: predicate, object, and subject. We can say subject also, maybe objects. You can also find something like this: object, predicate, spelling, maybe you can say. Okay, what triple does, or what triple representation help us when we are thinking, or when we are talking about knowledge graph modeling? This triple help us to connect things. Usually the predicate which we have represents you the relationship or the link you want to represent or to show the world you are modeling. Okay, and the object is usually the thing that is your entity. And by here entity, I mean it could be a person. If we are talking about some surveillance or some personal data stuff, it could be gene, or it could be protein, or anything, xyz, blah 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 blah. It could be anything, whatever you want to model in the knowledge graph. It could be represented as an object or entity. Okay, so this triple representation help us or helps machine to understand or to model the thing, because obviously we can model this thing on paper so humans can understand, but when we are working with computers, we need some representation or embedding with the help of that embedding or that representation, we can model things. Okay, let me come again to the definition, this definition. Okay, so these triples, what these triples do, this triple helps to machines to understand the connectivity, the relationships, or with the help of these triples, computers or machines can model the world you are trying to model. Okay, okay, so for this thing, obviously we have some softwares, we have some application softwares. With the help of those, we can do some model some stuff. Hassan, do you have any question?
यस सर। सर वो आप तीसरा ट्रिपल के अंदर सब्जेक्ट एक आइटम आपने मेंशन किया था सर, वो भी थोड़ा सा बता दें।
Subject, okay. Subject is again like an object. You can think of it like a sentence. जैसे हम लोग इंग्लिश में होता है ना, सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट प्रिडिकेट, वो सब्जेक्ट, हर सेंटेंस के अंदर सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट और वर्ब होता है, ठीक है। तो सब्जेक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट की डेफिनेशन ये वही है जो इंग्लिश में हम लोग सेंटेंस के अंदर ले रहे होते हैं यूजुअली, ठीक है। कि सब्जेक्ट वो है जिससे वो चीज कनेक्ट होगी, और सॉरी, ऑब्जेक्ट वो होगा जो कनेक्ट हो रहा होगा, और सब्जेक्ट वो होगा जिससे चीज कनेक्ट हो रही होगी, लाइक पर्सन, स्टडी, स्कूल। तो ये स्कूल है यहाँ पे, बेसिकली इट इज द बेसिकली सब्जेक्ट, ठीक है। एंड द पर्सन हियर इज बेसिकली द ऑब्जेक्ट, and the study which I have mentioned in curly braces, it's your predicate or relationship. Okay, okay, this session is going to be ending soon, so I will be restarting the session. Okay, are you able to listen me?
यस सर।
Okay, let me let me restart, and then you guys can reconnect and we can resume forward. So I'm stopping this session and then restarting.